Alright. Hello and welcome to Drunken Dragon Gaming, where the drinks are cold, the meals are warm, and the games are on fire. Tonight we're back into our Foundry playthrough. We got a bunch of stuff we were working on, and so we're kind of changing it up. Normally I'd be doing Satisfactory, but I'll be on Satisfactory next week. But tonight we are going to be doing a lot in Foundry. Don't know if I might have anybody joining me. I might have Tundra and Pi joining me. I'm not sure. Hadn't heard back from them, so we'll see. and we'll see what goes on. And hey, Dreadnought. Yep. I'm streaming what feels like 7 days a week. So give me just a moment though, because I didn't get a chance to grab a smoke before getting things kicked off here. But we are going to go ahead, because what I want to get this long range scanner. That's the big one. So we're going to grab the construction material, get that unlocked. And we've got the research going. So we've got the green research heading in right here. And we got the red. And we got the blue. So that's going to cook through that real fast. But should get us pretty well set for that. And then we'll do the construction industry. And after we've done the construction industry, then we will be able to get our long-range scanner set up. And what that long-range scanner is going to do, that's going to make it easier for us finding additional resources of like iron and copper, and well, I call iron copper, xenoferrite, technum, you know, all that stuff. Which in turn will make it easier figuring out where do we want to build at. And now that we've got our power poles and everything, we're able to extend our power wherever we want to go. I think I am going to make some large power poles and go ahead and run them over in the direction where Tundra is going to be building his big steam generation. Yeah, we got lots of plans on what needs to be built. I mean, it's too much. But until we can actually transfer stuff by cargo ship, until we get that unlocked, unless we are producing everything at that location wherever the factory is that we build, it makes it a little bit of a challenge. See, and I think I don't remember if we unlocked it or not. I'm pretty sure we got pretty close to it on Sunday, unlocking the orbital laser. So that'll probably get unlocked tonight as well. And that'll give us a new digging tool. But apparently it comes with a warning: do not use close to your factories. Okay, I'm gonna get a light cut on over here so I don't go blind. There we go. Alright, now, alright, that research is moving along. Let's kind of think about what we want to do here. What's it want to tell us about? Buildings and machines. Boilers and turbines. Okay, that's about the steam generation power that we did. That gives a high voltage power. Flare stacks, yep, to burn off the byproduct. And then the pump jack to be able to get the olemite. Alright, yep, we're all set there. Okay. Because we've already got olemite coming over here. Where am I? Here we go. We got olemite coming in over here. We've got... Honestly, this is where our choke point is. It's not producing quite enough. Oh, maybe not. Jeez. Okay. Excuse me, I was wrong. Oh, that's right, because I built a second one. So now we've got all this feeding in here, so we get plenty of concrete being made. We got our olamite coming in over here, being processed at these distillers. And then over here, we've got the liquid polymer going into the casting machines, being turned into polymer sheets. And the polymer sheets are heading down here and getting fed into this machine. We've only got one machine making them, but at least we're starting to get circuit boards. So, oh, let me check this real quick. Alright, yeah, looks like Pi will be joining me here in a little bit. So, since we got all this stuff available, we need to check our inventory. We need... Is there a... Ooh, this could be worth... We may research this after it finishes the construction material before we go to the construction industry. A bathroom exhaust fan. Oh, nice. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I still won't smoke inside. It's just not my thing. Alright, so many options on what to do. I think we're going to do this inventory size so that we get 10 more slots on our inventory. That will be very useful for the stuff we're getting ready to do. And we can reduce our mining time a bit more so it goes a little faster. So, alright. So then we check our map. I can remove that marker. Don't need that anymore. This is my small steam area. Remove that waypoint. There's tons of olamite over there. We got some xenoferrite, but no technum in the area, which is making it tough. Here we got technum, but no xenoferrite. And you kind of need both. And here's where Tundra's going to be doing his steam power. Hey, Frostbite, how you doing tonight, buddy? I really like that little beer mug next to your name there, Dreadnought. It looks really good. Jinx did a really great job with the artwork. Oh, there's a Tundra joining. He'll have to come over here to see what all's available. Yes. Yep, got the memberships rolling, Frostbite. Uh-oh. What is happening here? Is it doing the same thing on other belts? It is. What has happened? Is it still waiting for Thunder to log in? I can run all over the place. The belts are running right speed. Oh yeah, Thunder's at the place where he's doing his steam power. Give it a second for him to hop in place, and maybe the belts will start running properly. Oh yeah, I broke that on purpose. Okay. Oh man, Dreadnought. Oh, what I need to make. Okay, that's moving down the conveyor belt properly. Okay, those are coming down properly now. Okay, that was just a little freaky there for a second. Had me minorly concerned. Alright, back to plans. So y'all see Tundra is right here. Now, where do we get the... There was a thing somewhere around here.
Hello there.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
How's it going?
No, that's not what I'm looking for. So far, it's working great, Frostbite. So, the Olamite pipe that I have running here is a very long pipe, and I only had to put one pump on it. One of the things I discovered that was pretty cool about it was that when the pipe gets too long, it starts flashing red on you. And that's when you know you need to add a pump to it.
Was that when you're putting down pumps, or
No,
when you're putting down the pipe?
just laying down the pipe. And length of pipe it seems to be happy with. It doesn't care about verticality. I think it's just the number of pipe segments, and it looks like somewhere around 300 pipe segments is your cutoff line before you have to add in a pump. Yeah, and when you make it over here, because I see you heading up the mountain.
And gonna grab some more supplies real quick.
I have lots of supplies.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a little excited there.
Yeah, I got lots of supplies.
Like, I'm gonna play this every day. So it's like, I can't do that, huh?
Well, I had things I was wanting to get done, and I didn't want to forget what I was in the middle of doing, so. So, real quick, while you're grabbing your steel and plates and foundation and all that, I haven't got the factory put together yet that's making the Tier 2 conveyors. It's on the to-do list.
Yep.
But I really don't want to do it over here. It's getting a little crowded over. It's getting a little crowded over here.
A little bit complicated.
I mean, the spaghetti is real over here, man. We just need a couple of meatballs, and this place is good to go. And yeah, I'm running out of this box, but that's because we have we wound up making so many of these plates that there's a whole line of plates being made out of these smelters that it wasn't actually getting used. So I decided, okay, well, rather than redoing all the lines over there, I'm just going to come out of this and run it up and over to where I was building. Now, I doubt you need them for what you're doing, other than power lines, because I do have the large power pole unlocked. And you need circuit boards for those. So I'll show you where those are at.
Yeah, I didn't have. I have like a million small ones right now. Then I don't need them. I'm not gonna throw them in this box. I'll keep one stack of small poles.
I haven't unlocked the large transformer yet, so I'm having to run things with a lot of little transformers.
Yeah, still haven't done that one yet.
I've done a lot. We got our advanced machinery part. Got our advanced machinery parts over here.
Huh?
You got your glass and concrete over here.
Yep.
And you come down here, and this is where you'll find your circuit boards, and the polymer boards are over here.
The delicious Chucky polymer boards.
Right? And that's it. That's everything that I've got making over here right now.
We got concrete going.
That's funny, Thunder. Yeah, now the concrete is mostly getting used for making the Tier 3 research.
Yeah, I remember I had a massive concrete one for that. Of course, I was doing 10 of machines making research, and then 10 servers researching the research.
Right. Well, I mean, and that's what I planned on doing.
A little crazy.
Well, that was kind of the idea that I had, but then I realized that until they moved where the cargo ship gets unlocked at. So until we get to the yellow science, I can't get the cargo ships, and I need the cargo ships to build the factories I have in my head.
I actually need polymer boards, not circuit boards.
Oh, you need polymer boards?
Yeah, for the large pole.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
I need... Wait. Steel beam... I need steel beams, okay.
So, and I made a tiny steam generator far away from where you were building.
Yeah, you definitely needed it.
Yeah, I've only got 5 of them running, but
we're going big, so.
Oh yeah, and I didn't want to mess. I didn't want to mess with your area, so because I figured you had a plan, you had a layout probably already in mind. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave his area alone. I'll go do this over here, and I found a really nice spot that had good water, and it's in the middle of the frozen area, and had ignum right there as well. The best part is the ignum's underwater.
Yeah, you need to wash it before it's usable for fuel.
The thing that I'm trying to look up though, and I'm not finding it, because didn't it used to be? Wasn't there a recipe that could go through the crusher that took the ignum ore, or took the ignum raw ore, turned it into ignum ore? So there's a cleaner one that we use to burn. I'm not seeing that one in the science anymore. I do see the Ignum powder, and I haven't. That's the one that I'm actually looking for right now. I want to see if the Ignum powder still gives us, if it's something that can be burned. And if it is, you know, what benefits are we getting from it, you know? But I can't find where it's at. So I know I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh, Dreadnought, dude, you're epic. And John, when you come on, congrats on your month of membership.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there it is.
Smelter Ignum ore and the advanced xenoferrite Ignum ore blend, as well as steel beams Mark II.
Okay, yeah, Ignum powder doesn't look like it's got any kind of jewels on it. Hey Ashes, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, it's tier 4 research.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not for a while.
Yep, yeah.
I was like, I know what you're talking about. Now let me find it.
So
if I sound extremely disinterested with everything, it's just because I'm extremely exhausted.
So, well, that's what you get for staying up so late.
Yeah, I've had about an hour of sleep in the last 24 hours. So. Yeah.
That is rough.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I went to bed.
Yeah, that's a little harder sometimes.
Yeah, no, Dreadnought, from what I understand is that it will drop a membership to anyone that is, I think is a subscriber on the channel, but actually I've seen it gone really weird, where it's given a random person a membership. Someone who maybe popped by one of the videos one day, watched it for like 5 minutes, and that was the extent of it. And all of a sudden they get a membership to the channel when somebody does the gifted memberships.
Yep. They do have to be a subscriber, but they don't have to watch any of the content. So it'll just be like poof. Like I've gotten gifted memberships to people I've watched like once.
Oh, Frostbite specifies doesn't have to be a sub, just someone dropping in a stream. They don't even have to chat.
Oh, did they have just for they dropped by once?
Yep.
That's kind of stupid though, because then you get like memberships to things you're not even.
Oh, that's how I found a couple of channels before, because apparently I'd popped by a channel a couple of years ago, and then I guess they got memberships and whatnot, and somebody dropped a big, like, 25 gift membership thing, and all of a sudden I get notified, you have a membership to so-and-so. And I'm going, who the hell is that? Yep, Dreadnought. Okay. Well, construction material is just about finished being researched, but I'm going to hold off on doing the next stage on the construction, because I saw another one that I'd much rather have, and I think you'd prefer to have this as well. And I'm going to get us 10 extra slots in our inventory.
the extra inventory is kind of nice.
Yeah, and Pi will be joining us tonight as well. He joined me shortly, for a short period of time on Sunday when I was playing. Of course, he couldn't stay too long because Mother's Day. He hopped in and played for about an hour and a half. And he's got some place where he's building building a robot assembly. I don't know where because I can't find where on the map he's building at.
Should see it.
That's what I thought too.
Can't zoom out very far. What the heck?
But part of my
Oh, there it is. Oh no, never mind.
part of my goal
That's
for
yours.
tonight. Oh yeah, my little steam thing on the water. But part of my plan tonight is to get the long-range scanner unlocked and built. But that means now we gotta get the construction materials being made. Now, since we'll have the construction materials unlocked while we're researching the inventory, now that is a base that I think we can go build elsewhere. Because the construction ships will pick up the construction material from there and take it wherever it is that you're trying to build something.
You remember the construction material factory we had?
I do. It was awesome.
It was 2 assemblers and they were doing insane amounts
It was.
of construction material. All that big factory for two assemblers.
But then what I'm going to wind up doing is I'm going to split the construction material because I'm going to have a whole bunch of it getting sent up to the space station so that we can stop buying construction material.
Are we buying it?
Yeah. Because that's the only way to do it in the early game.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
they kind of force you into debt there.
Hey, you start off in debt. When I went and looked at the finances, told me I was $5 million in debt, and we'd only built like iron plates and rods. I'm going, why am I in debt? I haven't bought anything.
That's what all these games are these days. You start out in debt and you spend the entire game paying off that debt.
So, right now, it's saying we're doing basic repairs, but the basic repairs are huge. It's a very expensive basic repair that we're doing. Because we're doing the basic repairs to the station's main power reactor. And the cost on that was 5,000 construction material and 25,000 thermalite bars.
25 seconds, Lord.
Oh, I'm making thermalite. We're good there. But yeah, you go into finances, you look here. You can see the transport bot and the heavy duty transport bot. Right. Got your accounting history here. Shows our spaceship refueling. You can really get in depth on your accounting and whatnot. Even has my sales charts, but these don't seem to be giving me any information hardly. Because I got transport bots, and then it's got all these other bots that we can make that we can start shipping up here, and we'll start making a lot more money. And then it shows me all of my competitors. And right now, we are still at the very bottom. I mean, when you look at the weekly earnings, our weekly earnings are at 45,000 thermalite a week. When you look at our next competitor, the next one on the very bottom of the list, their weekly earnings is at 43 million thermalite a week. So I think we have a little while before we get to that kind of level.
Yeah, probably.
We have the R&D lab.
Pie.
Hey, Pi. Oh, we're going to have a brief hiccup in the game while Pi loads in.
Already in.
Oh, you're already in? Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't even notice.
32,000 kilobytes.
Yeah, we got all of our sales platforms and everything.
Need to go back.
And looks like Pi was in the middle of making light bots, I think.
Yep.
Quick, look where he's at.
Oh yeah, good point. Where is he building at?
Right next to the landing location.
You are? I don't see you on the map.
I'm right at the glass manufacturer at the moment now.
I don't see his arrow.
I'm running to the glass manufacturer.
Interesting. I wonder if it didn't actually connect with you.
That sounds like you loaded into your local save.
Yeah.
I do not have a local save though.
It automatically makes the local save.
Yep. Sure does.
Because it definitely said connecting to the game with the join thing. So maybe I failed to connect.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here at the glass. I'm going, yeah, I don't see you. You're invisible. And I didn't remember seeing the whole, because I'll get a notification that shows the upload going from my system to yours.
Okay, well now it's going really slow. Right?
And chat, in case my stream dies, it may not be because of upload rate. It could be because my cat's decided to walk across my keyboard. And chat's all saying hi to y'all. Okay, back to here. So I was looking for... We're gonna need more spaceships. And what I'd like to do... Can we afford one of these? Yeah, we'll buy you. And then you are going to do supply route to Oroxen. And open the supply route configuration. Yep, light bots and vacuum bots is what we need.
Doing Roombas?
Yeah, that's what they look like too.
Yeah. That's awesome.
That'll get us much more money. All right. No, that's how I told you. Supply route, Oroxen, command overview, ship management. Oh, I see. Add sign. There we go. There we go. Now it'll start sending both ships there. That'll get us some coinage, I think.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so you load up the game there, Pi. I haven't seen it connect to me yet. Did you try just right-click on my name on Steam and just say join game?
Yeah, it doesn't let me do that.
Oh.
Huh. That's what I did.
In fact, trying to join the thing via the in-game menu, I just have an infinitely loading join server thing trying to connect.
Weird.
And have a loading bar that's downloading the map.
No, his is just spinning, trying to get a handshake, apparently. Yes. Yep, Frostbite made that command, so I thought that was awesome. You two get off of my desk? Good lord. What is going on with the two of you?
Cats being cats.
So what is that sword with BCG next to your name on Discord there, Tundra?
I've been with Boosteroid Cloud Gaming long enough that they gave me a little badge next to my name.
Okay, very cool.
Yep, so if you actually click on it, it opens up their Discord channel that you can click join.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like, I didn't even know badges like that existed, but apparently they do.
Yeah, I saw someone else that had one that had little lightning bolt with a dev next to it, and apparently they worked as a developer on some game. I wonder why it's not letting you. I wonder why it's not letting you just right click on my name and say join game, Pi.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Because that's how Tundra joined.
Yep. Now mine did take a minute to download the map again.
Yeah, as it does every time.
Added. Yeah. Plus, so much had been added, it took longer this time.
Oh yeah. Well,
that's how this game is.
Unlocked more of the map and built a lot more stuff. So far, they just walk around being cute, Frostbite.
Yeah. Luckily, my cats are not ones to jump on my little table here.
Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Alright, so craft. Nope, not there. Got wooden decor blocks. I haven't got around to making the biomass thing. What I'm looking for, though, is not on this list, okay? Here it is. Construction material. Holy crap! Construction material got a heck of a lot more expensive.
What do you mean?
90 Thermalite sheets, 15 steel beams, 15 advanced machinery parts, 30 concrete, and 15 electronic components.
Yeah, that sounds a lot.
The hell am I supposed to build that in? That's 5 items. Oh, okay. No. I mean, there's enough slots on the assembler that we could shove 5 in there.
Yeah, it's like there's 12.
All right. Permalite sheets, which means that wherever I build at, I need technum and xenoferrite, which that's been the challenge, is finding a spot that had technum and xenoferrite close to each other.
I
That
wonder
is
if this is a Steam issue.
Maybe. Might need to close Steam and reopen it.
I can go ahead and try that, but I imagine it's probably their servers are registering you as not online.
There's a
For
lot
whatever
of...
reason.
Let me double check. No, I'm not invisible.
No, like for whatever reason, like if you have a dropping connection, when a game uses Steam servers,
Yep.
the Steam itself will stop recognizing that the game is active. No one
Oh.
else can join in.
Looks like we're going to go build over here.
And
That's...
to restart Steam, you got to make sure to close it out fully. Because it stays active, even if you close the window.
Alright. Gave myself a marker for where to go. So we're going to have to build this from scratch. So we're going to build a whole separate factory for construction material.
Gonna have to.
I'm not building that
Sounds
over here.
expensive. No. Don't want the...
I just want to make sure I don't need concrete or anything. Vermalite, steel, advanced machinery parts, concrete. Son of a... Alright. So I'm going to need 2 machines making concrete. I mean, each round of that amount of material makes 150 construction material. So I mean, it makes a ton of construction material, so it's worth it. Which means I get to play with the lava and oh yeah, okay. Construction material. That's gonna keep me busy for a good chunk of tonight. Oh, there's no mineral rock over there. Plenty of shafts. No mineral rock. Like I said, trying to find that spot that's going to be that quote-unquote perfect spot to build at.
Huh?
That's got mineral rock. Wait, there's zero ferrite there. There's ignium, there's technum, xenoferrite, and mineral rocks there. It's gonna be some long freaking conveyors. Oh yeah, he broke 1,000 subs.
Alright, well, I was able to use the join command, but I'm not getting any more progress than I was.
Huh. I'm double checking.
Yeah, because I'm sort of sitting on it, connecting, trying to connect.
I'm double checking all of my connections.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what happens. The Steam and yourself had a little tiny disconnect. So people that are playing with you are fine, but anyone trying to join is kind of out of luck.
Yeah, everything's good on my end. I've got solid connections all the way around.
And I'm not having any internet issues on my end.
Well, there for a moment
easily
when you're talking, you came across a little robot-y. So I'm wondering if you're getting a bandwidth fluctuation, possibly.
It could be. But the thing is, it's not even trying to connect, which is kind of the issue.
Oh. Let me try. Okay, I'll try this. Can I... I sent you the invite to game via Steam.
I have not got anything from you yet.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Here, I'll double check and I'll send something to Thunder really quick. Steam?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, Thunder's got better spelling than I do too.
Right, snowman, yes. I have that
There we go.
stupid,
Alright, so you got that.
Yep.
I right click on your name and I say invite to game, and it's not sending you an invite to the game.
Nope, I just have your ping. So I'm wondering if somehow it's like a closed connection on the game at the moment.
Shouldn't be.
what happens if I exit? I would exit.
Alright, I'll stand still then.
I have exited.
Alright, I'll try joining real quick.
I've had games like that before, where it's just like, this person cannot join if this other person is joined.
Yeah, you got to figure out the Jenga of order.
Yeah.
Nope, still won't let me connect.
Okay, Thunder, see if you can reconnect.
But this is very similar to the problem Ozzy and
Well,
myself had.
I'm wondering if Thunder's not able to reconnect, then what I might have to do is save, back out, and go back to multiplayer again, and then reload.
Oh yeah, it's trying to connect, but it's not doing anything else.
Okay, could be Steam then, because all my stuff, all my network stuff on my end looks good. So let me save game.
In case it's just restarting the game. Yeah.
Yeah, Steam just does that with the when you use their infrastructure to at least find friends and connect. This stuff happens all the time.
Go back here, host, load.
Well, this game also doesn't have a good history of multiplayer either.
Oh, no.
Well,
Especially
specifically with the dedicated servers.
Yep.
All right,
Yep, 'cause
game is reloaded.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go with a big publisher like Paradox or anything like that.
It's connecting.
Pi's
Yeah,
in.
They got their rules.
Yep, Pi just loaded in. His download speed was quick. And there's Thunder. Okay. Yep. Yeah, stream.
Mine can take a minute.
Absolutely, Stream Tuesday antics. Now, while he's loading in, bear with the stream there for a second, chat, because it does eat a little bit of my bandwidth.
Yeah, I mean, mine's downloading pretty quickly, but it's not immediate.
Minor technical issues.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of Paradox games, but they have some odd things that they do.
All right, so where were you building at?
Oh, well, the area I was building is currently being used by this stuff.
Oh,
Because I guess
there
for
was
whatever reason.
there was nothing there, so I.
Well, the thing is, I built all that stuff when we were playing last time.
See, that's what I thought, and I didn't see anything over here at all. So
Because I split from the miner over here.
right.
I split off of it right here into some splitters to do smelting. Then I had a landing pad set up over here, and I had mined all of this out and replaced it with foundation blocks.
Wow, that is
So-
bizarre.
Yeah, so it probably took about 15-20 minutes of whatever I did when we were playing last, and it's not there anymore. Because, I mean, when we were playing last, we were both running around the same map.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact.
Okay. Well, when you
you know.
when you pull off of this, make sure you run it through a crusher instead of just using the ore rubble. You want to run it through a crusher that I've got, like what I've got set up here. That'll get you the actual ore, and then when you run that through a smelter, you produce a lot more plates.
Okay, gotcha.
At least
Although I
we're
might
back in the
also
game.
just steal from one of the tests and see how fast the assembly line actually goes.
Sure.
Yeah, we do have a steel chest. Yes.
But yeah, let's say feel free to knock it all down and foundation it all out. So the thing that I did after you logged out, Pi, the whole reason this whole assembly is set up here, this is all in place for making the tier 3 science.
Gotcha.
So
I
that's-
remember you said you needed some of that stuff too.
Yeah, so that's the green science blocks here. But the green science blocks I needed concrete for. So I went, okay, well, let's get some glass and whatnot made. I really like the way this came out. This came out really nice. It has this nice little zipper look to it. But then down here is what I wound up making after you signed out.
Yeah, because I remember you were just kind of like starting end of the whole tier 3.
Yeah.
startup.
Well, I went and got the steam power going. So we got extra power going here. A lot more power going here. Because we were, well, look at the grid stats. We were producing, I think, out of our burner generators, we got 10 burner generators, and I think we were only producing like 3.4, 3.5 megawatts of power, because that's all we needed. But now I've got my transformer set up and everything over here, so we've got a range of power up to 30 megawatts. So we're good on power for a little while. And then Tundra's working on getting the big power station running, because all I built was a tiny thing to get us by. And then I've got the olamite being processed, which is then making polymer plates. And then the polymer plates are getting run into another assembler with electronic components to make circuit boards. Nice, Pumata. Haven't really encountered any of them. Even when we went camping, didn't encounter them. And well, I mean, you saw the picture. My kid's got some thick curly hair, so yeah, I made sure to do tick checks on him.
Mm-hmm. That's lucky.
Alright, well then we'll pull from this mineral rock. There's ignium, there's technum, there's xenoferrite. So we're going to build right here. That's about the middle point of all three of those. Okay.
What did they do to the power poles?
Well, those tiny ones.
Both of them. They looked better before.
Yeah.
Now they look a little weird.
Alright, so I gotta plan that out. Oh, that's right. That's why I'm doing the basic repairs on that. Because I had to have that to get the orbital laser going. And then we can dig things. Oh, Tundra and Pi, there is a device to make in your pocket to add to your hotbar, and it's called an orbital uplink. And it's a handheld device. But make sure you make one to have that in your hotbar.
What does that do?
So the orbital uplink has three functions on it. One is station management. Another one is the galaxy view. Those are the only two things that are available right now. But then the last thing is orbital laser.
Oh, it's an all-in-one tool.
Yes. But it makes it where you don't have to... Oh, but right now it's pretty much useless. Because until I make a radio tower, it's not going to work.
Make this tool. It's very useful. It doesn't work.
It's a thing to have in your hand to make you feel cool.
Yeah. As long as it makes me look cool, that's all I care about.
And I haven't seen what it looks like, because remember, we like to look at each other whenever we pulled out the little gun that let us, scan, and that gun is just absolutely enormous in your character's hand.
Yep. Freaking hilarious.
You are correct. That does not prevent kids. Yes, working outside does not prevent having kids. Matter of fact, some people that I know, apparently it encourages it.
Huh?
I know a guy that's a landscaper, and I've been trying to explain to him, going, you do know how this works, because they got 9 kids. Yeah, that inventory size is taking forever to research.
Oh, cool. I don't have to click each pole twice. Very
No.
nice.
No, it works similar now to how we had it in Satisfactory, where once you drag your cable, you put down the pole and just keep going.
Yeah, it also works between connection points too. That
Right.
already put down. Where you click that once and it automatically assumes that you're going to put down the next connection, so it or connect another connector to it, so it just
Yep.
automatically pulls the cable rather than having to click to the pole, click from the pole to the next pole, click to the pole from the next pole.
Right.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Alright, I'm grabbing a smoke real quick, chat, and then we're going to go do the nightmare that is going to be construction material.
To the nightmare.
Because I'm going to have to take advantage of the shaft over there where we're going to build to go down to the volcano or the lava zone, so we get the lava smelters so we can smelt the spermalite, bring that back up top. And we experimented with it over here. Now we're going to go to a spot where we're actually going to use it. But holy crap, 90 thermalite plates.
That's expensive.
Gotta start burning through thermalite.
Yeah. But I imagine that the amount of construction components it makes is a decent amount.
So, Pi, the two robots that we need right now, that'll get us the best bang for the buck, is going to be those light bots and the vacuum bots.
Alright.
Last time what I did, I walked Pi through the basics, and then I went, all right, here's the thing we need. Go build stuff. Oh my, that bucket's about full. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
I gotta go dump this bucket first. Yeah, the little tiny air conditioner I've got sitting inside the house, you know, it has to have a place for the drainage to go off of it. And so I've got a mop bucket behind it with a hose that it drips into.
Interesting.
But that's what we're using to keep the house cool right now. Cool-ish.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I need more explosives. I'm gonna need lots of explosives. Handhelds, nope. Where's my explosives at? Got my detonator. Where's... Okay, I've lost... Am I just blind? I know I've been making these by hand. There they are. Okay, I don't have stuff for explosives. Which one's biomass, and ignium ore rubble, and technium ore rubble. And I've got no room in my inventory. Okay. Oh, I need to make a machine making wire too. What's it take to make wire? Wire coil. Okay. Wire coil. Just made from technium rods. Kind of similar. We're going to do that over here. So I already have this in place. We'll just reroute it. I'll slap down a little bit of foundation here. That way there's more random crap. Do I have any in my pocket? I don't. Alright, so we need 2 tier 2 assemblers. And we need a logistics container. Oh yeah, look at that. Our profits have gone up quite a bit already. Reason for that, I set up a second ship to start picking up the transport bots and for transporting them over to that planet.
Transporting the transport bots.
Yeah, well, I built a bigger ship to take them to the planet, so. Alright, let's set this up like that. And give it 4. Alright, and then do I have... Of course I don't. More loaders.
Thing in this game. Of course, why would I have what I need?
Right? Well, and that's one of the things I'm really wanting to do, because we talked about that before, Tundra. Once we get the cargo ships to be able to move stuff around on the planet, I want to build a shopping mall that just takes stuff from all the different factories we've got and brings it to there so we can grab whatever it is we need. You know, belts, lifts, inducts.
You find out that we have a dimensional depot as well. Like, oh, that was awesome.
I have not seen anything in the game that has that functionality in it yet.
No.
I did kind of browse the research tree. Not looking specifically for that, but now that you mentioned it, now I'm going to have to go look. And that goes there. And then this. And then we're going to reroute this. Configure. I want you making a wire coil. And configure. I want you making that. And then that goes there. And this is going to go here. No, it's not. It's too close.
Foundation.
Alright, well, I've got power line being made over here now.
Oh, nice.
The box already has 520 in it. Mainly because I was wanting to get rid of all the power line I had in my pocket because I had too much. I didn't want to destroy it. But then I was like, yeah, but I don't have to keep making it in my pocket either. So here we go.
Yeah, just get everything making.
But it's going to be the whole, yeah, good luck. Just roam around the base and have fun trying to find where all the boxes are.
I hate this mountain.
Why don't you just dig a hole through it? Because it's still faster to just jump over it.
That would take forever. Even a 1x2 tunnel all the way through to the other side
right?
would take a long time.
Well, and then when you finally pop out, you have to look around going, wait a minute, where did I come out at?
Yeah. What I'd probably do is use the, because the markers that you put down on the map also appear on your HUD, so use that
Yep.
to plot.
Sadly, the markers I put down don't appear on y'all's HUD.
No. But you can always look at your streams. So.
Alright, so we've got... Alright, we got a lava cave shaft there next to the mineral rock, so I think this is where we're going to do our thermalite as well. That's got our ignium. Oh, geez, that's only down at 96. Eesh. That's at 94. And it's under the olamite reservoir. That's at 71. Jeez.
Yeah, they really went deep with a lot of this stuff. It's like, alright, you guys have had it easy enough.
Yeah, I'm checking the depths on materials so I can try to plan out what I'm doing there. That is going to be a lot of drilling.
We're drilling down, or...
Oh, it's going to be drilling across and down. And then trying to make sure I've got the right height for enough lifts to be able to bring the stuff up to the level where the foundation is going to be at.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it's just down, you always use the elevators to dig a shaft for you. Remove the elevator when you're done.
You're not needing foundation, right? Oh, never mind. Somebody else already grabbed all the foundation.
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll be patient.
Sorry. Try to build a power station, taking all the foundation over here.
No, I hear you.
And I didn't even go crazy with it as far as like, let's build a tower and oil platform and put up on legs and...
Where is Pi
just
at?
a simple flat platform.
I went searching for a spot.
Oh, you found it. Wow. Wish I had found that spot before you did. Jeez. That would have worked out awesome for the.
No, all I've done so far is put down a.
Oh no! You go ahead and build there. I already picked out my spot, so. But yours is all the desert, so it's a lot flatter than the area that I'm gonna be working in. So.
Gotcha.
Will you hurry up and finish researching the inventory size?
It's taking its time, isn't it?
I got other things I want to get researched.
Throw down some more servers.
I would, but I'm not making enough green research to be able to feed a second research. I mean, is it backed up right now? Sure. But I slapped down a second one. Oh, geez. And then trying to... Well, hold on. I might be able to do that. Will that work? Okay, this Tundra's giving me ideas. Probably not.
I mean, if it is backed up, just throw down the second one, and if it taking it, remove it.
Yeah, I mean, it'll take too many. I already know that, but for the time being, it could be a thing. Double check, make sure the stream's still going. Yeah, it's going on this end, but
Or connect another connector.
nope, wrong button.
Meh.
There we go.
That's me.
Right? From a while ago.
Yeah, sometimes I accidentally, while I'm looking at your stream or whatever, I'll accidentally hit the unmute button and then hear myself. it's delayed slightly.
Now, if we go input here, and then do a balancer. Of course, I don't have a balancer in my pocket. Oh, and I don't have... Okay, so I just cut that off for no freaking reason. Some of these. Whoa. That suddenly started choking. Why is that choking? You're not pulling off of it. Oh. Oh, damn. Oh. Sneezed so hard that actually gave me a toothache. Why is that line backed up? Or not backed up? It's... I'll figure it out later. I gotta go focus over here because I already broke this line. Yes, they all have a lot of conveyor belts. But conveyor belts are good for you. Put that there. Put that there. Okay, and then this. Get that. And that.
I'm also building this power station in a way that it can be converted to using the casing stuff later.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Planning ahead. So all you'd have to do basically is just clean some belts and then run the casings in.
Now. Set that there. Okay. And then craft. Need another balancer. Oh, I hear you. I hear. Oh, bear with me, chat. I see my upload speeds dropped fairly heavily.
Oof. Heard it in your voice there too for a second.
Yeah, it's still dropped really, really heavily. Down to 0 kbits. 61, 141, 181. Come on now. Behave. This is stupid Tuesday night shenanigans. I didn't leave myself enough space here.
I love this belt dragging. This is so good. Yes, please.
Okay. That'll help speed up our research at least a little bit.
Do you have like a overflow for extra or
For extra what?
for extra research
Yeah.
pieces? So if the server isn't taking them at that moment, it's still
Yep.
taking them.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I got a big storage
Always
box.
good to do.
Now the level 2 research I didn't do that on, but that's because the belt itself, because of how long it is the storage.
Right. Yeah, sometimes if it's long enough, it's like, yeah, don't need a box. I got 200 right here just sitting on this belt, waiting to be used. Alrighty.
So I did see that, the green is backing up on the belt, so it's like, okay, well, let's give it a shot. Let's give Tundra's idea a shot. So I have installed a second research interface, so where research speed is now at 200%. Which I know when we get when we get into the later game, we're absolutely going to want a lot more research.
Yeah.
Basic repairs is almost finished too, and that reactor adds like 150 to the space station as opposed to the 30 you get from the solar panels. But man,
Alright.
we are burning through the permalite.
Sounds like it.
That's the other reason I haven't bothered to go make the construction material thing, because right now I don't have any permalite to send down to be able to make what we need for the construction stuff.
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's because we don't have any light bots yet. That's what it is.
Well, because I was a weirdo and had to run off for the mile through yonder, I am nowhere on making progress on that.
Oh, do you need power ran out there?
I'm working on power right this second.
Are you trying to run burners, or are you just running power lines?
Power lines.
Okay. So what you'll have to do is, when you get to your foundation, you'll need to put down, say, 3 transformers. 3 of the small transformers. Put those down on your foundation or your building blocks, and then run power lines to each one of them from your power poles, and that'll ensure that you have enough power over there. I am thankful, but yet sad at the same time, Tundra, because remember in the previous update when we put down the power lines, it put a dotted line on the map for, it put a little dot for each power pole. It doesn't do that anymore.
It did for me.
Oh, okay.
I've got little green dots where my power is at.
Oh, but you did the large power poles. I did small
Nope,
power
they're
poles.
small ones. These are small.
Oh,
I
okay.
had to do small.
Really?
And because the large power poles were way too tall for what I was trying to do, so I was like, yeah, we'll have to use the small ones.
Okay.
But I'll be using the large power poles to go from here.
Right.
I'm not doing tiny ones.
That'll take forever.
That was a disaster last time.
It was.
We were trying to go across that mountain.
Yep.
It's just like every 5 blocks a power pole. It's like,
What do you mean I'm too far away? I barely moved.
Yep. What? These things are way too tall for this short a distance.
Hey, they gave us a little bit more distance in between the small power poles. Not much. I think we got 10.
I still want you to get the big ones.
Yeah, I think we got like 10 blocks now.
I have to come back for more built too.
Well, and I'm trying hard not to build too much more here at our beginning area. You know?
Yep, out of belts. Yeah, you don't want to end up like last time.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a fun chaotic mess.
It was. And this thing's slowly turning into that chaotic mess that I was trying to avoid.
Yeah. Well, it's always that beginning factor, though. It always ends up like that. Even in my games, my solo Satisfactory game, my beginner area was a total mess. But it's just like, this is the beginning area, I don't care.
Yeah.
I
Well,
just need to build what I need to build so I can go build the bigger stuff.
well, and you get minimal resources here at the beginning area, so eventually you wind up going, well, crap. I can't make anything else over here.
I still would like the option for Satisfactory to do like a challenge mode,
Mm-hmm.
to where the nodes only have so much in them.
Oh, wow. That would be insane.
Well, you'd be able to set, obviously, have option for being able to set how much is there.
Yeah, but still, I'm just
Kind of like Factorio.
I'm just thinking about it going, yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, it would be. That's why it's a challenge mode.
Yay! Our backpack is bigger now.
Good.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, that really, yeah.
That's
2 whole lines. 2
That-
whole lines.
that's why I was like, yeah, I think this will be the beneficial one to go for.
Oh yeah.
I had other things I wanted to go for, but why is this not letting me do that? What am I missing? Really? Holy crap, they're going to make this complicated. Here I was going, all right, next up is the construction industry. No. Alright, yeah, we've already got the orbital. Yeah, okay, we already did the research on the orbital laser, so we're good there. What does this want? That wants the same amount that that wanted, and it takes a pretty long time to research, so let's move over to something else. That doesn't take long at all, and is fairly inexpensive, but it'll burn through those green science packs fairly quickly. But I'm going to research them anyways. Just because Thunder and I... So just because Thunder and I like to have our nice looking decorations and stuff to do for our big factories. So they added in new lights for us.
Okay. But, do you have a box for machinery parts, normal ones?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. So let's grab some plates.
Yeah. Sorry.
Alright, I'll just grab some plates.
Only so many things I can have over here, man.
Yeah, I was trying to skip a step in building Mark II builds.
Oh, no, I 100% understand. Where are we at? Okay, so we're still waiting on construction material. Oh, and we're out of money. Okay.
It's never good to hear.
So we are waiting on... Alright, they're all running. Okay, that's good. Why is that one on none? Oh, okay. So this one's making its way down there. So we got two ships making their way down there, so that'll get us a lot of money. And then we got this ship here that's moving back and forth between the Galactic Market. There's a lot of stuff that I can unlock that we can have a lot of ships just uploading parts and selling them. It doesn't have to be these robots.
But the robots are more fun.
Robots are more fun and a lot more profitable. Alright, now back to what I was... That's right, that's what I was looking for earlier. Where is it? Oh, that's right. I gotta click on my name here. There we go. Click on my name, and you can see here my debt, because I paid some of the debt off. We're now at 4,978,000 permalite in debt. And and because and this is what it likes to do. Okay, so now because we have the debt, get this. There's a tax on all the stuff we're selling, and the tax is 19.91%. It was at 20.
Knocked down a little bit.
So, and the other thing I've been doing is our permalite bulk capacity is 100,000. If we exceed 100,000 on our space station, then we start getting charged for external storage. So it costs us more money to store more permalite. Yeah, what a pain in the butt, right? Really want to get that going, but we don't have enough permalite yet. And this... Oh, that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. The orbital laser costs 50 megawatts of power.
Makes sense.
And then you get your power upgrade, lets you fire it for a longer duration. Same thing for the other 3, 4 upgrades. That's 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 20. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 80 plus the 50. So once you fully upgrade the orbital laser, it's costing you 130 megawatts of power just for the laser. Now, granted, that's power on the space station, not power down here. Looks like your electric bill. But unfortunately, because we're so broke, we're not getting the construction material that we need. Oh, R&D lab. We got another level on our transport bots. Yay. So let's level that up. And we are going to increase its sales price again.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. We're going to do the product weight.
That's interesting.
We're going to reduce the weight of the product. So now it weighs 25% less, which means we can carry more.
Well, at least now it tells us why why a power cable cannot be connected.
Oh yeah?
When you think it would, yeah. It's tells you that the smaller connection for distance takes priority.
Okay. All right.
So if you're going from a large pole to a small pole, the small pole is what the distance is gonna be.
So apparently we have to research the hover engine first.
The hub.
Yeah, it's a new item.
Yeah.
But hover engines are required to produce flying drones. Opens up the path to new robot types. And then we have to unlock the maintenance drone, which, you know, we made that massive factory last time. That was insane. Or no, I can't say we. You made the massive factory. Because I said, I want a factory making 100 per minute.
Yep.
And he made it.
Well, it even tells you when you can't put something down, why exactly as well. Why can't you put this down? Structure blocked by vegetation.
Yes, I have seen that.
It's very informative.
Alright, so now when I want to learn this, because this has a lot of prerequisites on it. Because I got to unlock the construction industry, so then we can finally get the long-range scanner. So we're going to unlock our hover engines, which then is going to unlock the maintenance drones. Now, when I look at the construction industry, I want to make sure I don't need maintenance drones for this thing. It needs maintenance drones. It only needs 8 of them. Oh, and energy cells. Holy cow.
I do remember the energy cells.
Yeah, and those things were expensive and hard to make. Okay. So that's what's going to get us the radio tower. And then we'll let us use the orbital laser and all the other toys.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave Ante. How you doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you. Okay. So many new things. What do I need for energy cells? Fulvic acid, glass, electronic components, and xenoferrite plates. Oh, it's not quite as expensive as it used to be. The energy cells... Wow. They really changed that up. Because the energy cell recipe used to be that it made 1 energy cell. Now it makes 6.
Oh, that's nice.
Alright, well, if I can't ship construction material up, then I'm not going to worry about building that tonight. So until we've got all the pieces unlocked to be able to send the construction material up to the space station, it's kind of a waste of time. Well, that, and you got to have all the stuff made to be able to get the English to get the basic construction port going so we can build stuff down here. So once we get the maintenance drone unlocked, what does it need? Holy crap, it costs permalite sheets too. Okay. Permalite
really
sheets.
Wanted it to be.
Yeah.
They want you to use the new stuff.
So, permalite sheets, advanced machinery parts, circuit boards, hover engines, energy cells. It takes 20 seconds to make it in a level 2 assembler. Okay. But it sells for a really good price. So, chemical processing. Chemical processing will be our next big research. Because then that'll unlock the things to be able to actually be able to make. So then we can go ahead, while it's researching, we'll be able to go ahead and get the factory built to make maintenance drones. And we can sell them, and they're worth 114 permalite apiece. So 1 permalite sheet for 114 permalite, it's not bad. Like I said, I know that we've got the little volcanic thing here. We even got stuff running downstairs. Really need to... Oh, I didn't grab any foundation. Crap.
Yeah, because I stole it all last time.
Well, not just that. Need to get up to the level where the actual inputs are on these lava smelters. They're not easy to access.
Yeah.
I mean, Pi made it with sand to be able to get up here.
Hey,
Yeah,
you don't need power.
Oh, no, he made it with sand over top of lava. So I'm impressed. Because somehow his sand's not melting.
Right.
Except any type of item, lava smeltable. Wait. I'm curious. Where is just our basic plates? Smelter and advanced smelter. Smelter and advanced smelter. Okay, so apparently we can't run the technum, the xenoparite, or the steel through the lava smelter. Okay. I was kind of hoping that, lava smelter would smelt stuff faster for us,
Yeah.
But no. Alright, so where's their inputs and outputs? This gets us up here. Oh. Oh, they're in really not convenient spots. Because that's where that's at. Okay, so if we do, oh, that's not gonna work. Dude. Oh, okay. Let's do this way. Do that there, and that there. Okay, and then I'm doing the defying gravity maneuver here.
I think we just call that the it just work.
Alright, and then I need at least 2 balancers. It's gonna have to be a little bit farther out than that one. So we'll do like that. Which side has stuff in it? It's gotta be this side. Oh. Really? Oh, you bastards. Okay, so, point of notice, guys. Something I just learned. When you do the lava biome thing, make sure that when you tell the elevators to go all the way down, do it one less than what the number says on the lava biome. That way you got room to put down foundation so that you can actually run your inputs and outputs. Well, because remember the inducts under required foundation?
Yeah, you want me to fix the elevator?
Yeah, which means I have to delete it. And
No, you don't have to. Nope, nope. You should be able to move it up one, and the elevator should adjust.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
How do I do that? Because I don't know of any way to move things.
I called the elevator back up.
That's fine.
Yeah, you just adjust the height on the. You configure it. You just adjust the height on that last stop.
Right, but that's on the regular elevator. I'm talking about the freight elevator.
Oh. But did the regular elevator need adjusted too, or?
No,
Oh, okay.
because we
Yeah,
got
right, yeah.
because we got nothing that has to connect to it. It's fine. It's the freight elevator that needs to have foundation underneath it, so that
Right.
the inputs and outputs have